Hello and welcome. I am popping in today to share with you my latest little sticky release, I'm calling it. I have a sticker release. So I have a new sticker pack and I have a new washi pack. So the stickers, this is sticker set number 4. And you get three 3-inch stickers. And basically I just take my favorite art and then I photograph it, and that's what I use for a lot of the stuff I want to reproduce. So I just pick my favorites. So you get these 3 girls again: nesting doll, a girl with a crown, and a girl with some flowers. This was an art foamy. And then these 2 are from stencils that I had. So that's one thing that went into the shop today. And the other thing that went into the shop today is a set of new washi. And all my washi is the same size. It's a little over 1/2 inch. And this set, you get 2 rolls. You always get 2 rolls. And one is vertical, up and down, and then one presents horizontal, side to side. So, that way you can use either one different ways in your journals. So I love how they came out. I don't know, this might be my favorite set. I'm not really sure. I always say that though, but, and they come out really beautifully. So I always like to show them on white cardstock. It's hard to see them when they're on the roll. They're so dark because it's layers of colors on top of colors. But when you put them on, paper or media, they really pop. So they're super cute. And this set, I used my little Bird King stencil from the Land of Wonder set. And then these 2 girls were from an older stencil set, like as part of my paper dolls. So, I always like to show you the original art so you can kind of get a better idea of the details, because not all of us have super sight and you can see all the super small. So these are the girls that I used. And then this is the background for the little Bird King. And I used some art foamies on here and some of my stencils. These I think were a freebie from a long time ago that I did for them. I think it was like in the month of April or something last year. So that's what I used on this guy. And my actual stencil is much smaller. It's more like this, but I made it large to fit the paper because, we shrink everything down when we go to do the washi. And then I also wanted to share, I still have my last, so this is washi set number 6, the new one, but the last one, washi set number 5, that's my Frida collection, and that I still have a lot of in the shop. So if you don't have the one, it could be good to pick up both, just because the shipping is the same if you get 1 or 2, and I'm trying to encourage people to make sure, don't just get one set of stickers, because these are $8, but then shipping still has to be, anywhere from $3.50 to $4, because the weights, there's a range of the weight with the rigid envelope so I can protect them. But if you get this, it's still going to be the same amount of shipping as it is if you get this. This is still the same shipping. So it makes sense to get more than just one of these little items, because your shipping won't go up. And then in theory, if you have 3 items for the same amount, then your shipping cost is a little bit less, I guess. You know what I mean? But anyway, the Frida is one of my favorites too. And that was done with the Frida and art foamy I did for a pop-up. And then some of my older eye stencils. And that one is horizontal. And then in the other part of the set, you have this one, which is my favorite, like shelf mushrooms stencil, which I think is it comes in my Enchanted Forest set, which I still have plenty of in the shop. And so I wanted to have that. And I like the idea of having some more like black and white monochrome images in the shop. So anyway, I just wanted to let you know there's still a lot of those. If you're going out to buy the new one, you might want to throw one of the older ones in. And then I have these in my journal. I just did a little Instagram reel today about how I use my washi. One of my favorite ways is just simply putting rows of it in your art journals, and then you can fill the in-between with writing. Sometimes I'll do a quote, sometimes I'll do journaling. It just depends on, how I'm feeling. And then another way I like to use it is to create borders. So for this one, I just did the tape on the outside and I created a border. Now, a lot of people aren't aware that washi is not permanent tape, so it's not ultra sticky because it's a paper tape. Most tape is plastic or acrylic, and so it's much stronger. So you can't just like tear Scotch tape with your hand like this way, but you can with washi because it's a paper tape. So if you're using it in your journals like I do, what I'll do when I'm using it is, if I'm really lazy, I will just use a little extra like glue at the ends because it's not really going to come up in the middle. Or I'll just glue a little bit extra on the underside. If it's, it seems like it might come up. I just do that so that I don't have to worry about it sticking around, if you know what I mean. And then another fun way to use it is to create little faux postage, which I've been doing because I always put a lot of my images on the washi with people. I have some of my older ones here, which I don't have any extras of. So I have these people. Here's another one. So, I'll cut the person out and put it on a piece of white paper, and then I'll just trim around it with hair thinning shears. And then you can go ahead and glue that. It comes out real cute. I have some extras here if I can get them out. Oop, they're so tiny. So these are my little faux postage. What I actually do, because I'm lazy, is I'll stick them on my label paper because I'm always doing orders. And then I can just peel it and stick it. But I mean, you can glue it down. If you use copy paper, it's fine. So other ways that I like to use the washi, but it's super fun. So I just wanted to share that with you if you hadn't seen it in the shop, and also because Instagram is getting pretty bad about showing stuff. So I love that on YouTube it lives forever. So and I'll try to put a link in the description of this video of the shop and where you can find these stickers and washi. And if you haven't already, please subscribe because it helps to have these little videos pop up on your feed more often. And I'll be back. I've got more things in the works, so I can't wait to keep sharing with you in the future, probably not too far away.